And a good look by Brandon Standards, and he's just a little bit strong. They will give, and they give up 120 a game as Lillard has space and gets the first bucket of the game. As you mentioned, they will give up points.
He made it, so let's talk about it.
In the flush. Now Valanciunas is Zion Williamson taking it towards his strong hand. Partially blocked. Got some length here on this New Orleans Pelicans team. And Jones made the defensive play and then makes the finish back the other way. Brandon Ingram, talented player. One-time All-Star, he gets his first bucket.
I think Jay to get one to go, so he's feeling good.
Valanciunas got that unconventional shot too, but also his love for returning home. He's always said, you know, the Bucks organization is one of the places he's always had circled in his life. Giannis with the finish.
That there's this understanding that there is a challenge ahead, and he said, I am running towards this challenge, but Brooke knocking that one down.
Let's not. If I got a choice, Zion, you can see his athleticism a little bit now. As I say that, another three attempt, as long as they go in. Brook Lopez with his second.
Gives him a little pitch right in rhythm. Giannis is doing a great job.
Another bucket for Ingram. Dame drops it off to Giannis. Drops it right down and ties it at 15.
And that's a sign of a great team. Yes.
Back down, give it to him. Give it to Bobby.
Before you even shoot it.
It's like when Steve Novak is walking the concourse in the pregame.
Hey, Steve, right over here.
Good ball movement. Jay Crowder. There's the wide open three conversion. Ingram though with the miss. Giannis Euro step and the hammer. Dame from mid-range. 5 points.
He's very comfortable.
Ingram, one of the mid-range masters. Bobby Portis steps right into it, drills it. He has on the back end of a back-to-back. Red hot start for Dame Lillard.
Making shots, sometimes he misses and you go, aren't you mad? He looks the same when he makes it.
About 15 feet out for Ingram.
Big fella, the center is coming down the court. Bobby trying to get that one, but shooting it from deep, it makes it tough.
Two of them combining for 4 of 7 from 3. Brook leading in, it goes glass. It's like a layup to Dame Lillard. And especially the way he's shooting here tonight, to your point.
Guys are threats to shoot it from that far away. You got to go all the way out and pressure them because you're better off almost at half court than waiting back.
Zion leaning in, draws the contact. They'll count the bucket. Just one shot. It was a three-pointer. And again, playing all 12 minutes. Ingram up top. Quarter for the Pelicans as well. Bobby Portis in the face of Zion. Big points were big as Zion, though, kicks it out and finds Nance Jr. for 3.
Old shooting it, boy, his last 14 games been with him.
Bobby Portis, red hot, 10 points for Bobby.
Ring out of bounds, somehow Brook got a hand on it.
Bobby Portis can't miss tonight.
Much more playing back-to-backs as well as Zion, and he's knocking the three down right there. But you just wonder how much else they come to games. So I think it's a good sign. Maybe it's coincidentally they're just more healthy, but wow.
You know, Brook had a hammer like that last night. Bobby, why not? I mean, why not? Cam lays it in.
He's got to be ready, and it's just how the rotations go. Sometimes seeing why he is the number 2 scorer.
Brook Lopez, the triple try, and he knocks it down. How about Splash Mountain is 3-5 from 3.
Points in the paint, and he's like, watch me shoot this 3. It's worth one more point than all that wrestling down there.
The column answers with the 3.
They're egging Bobby on. Coach said, she said, make him make moves, make him work, Bobby. Keep doing what you're doing, and as you can see,
a couple DNPs did not play on Wednesday or Friday against Cleveland as he goes sailing from behind. Valanciunas with the bucket. And one of those 3 buckets was that three-pointer. Bobby push-up. You know, sometimes it is just your night.
A wrestle, Zion Valanciunas with the miss there. At least you get to shoot some shots and get out of this end.
Campaign pulls up.
And who who knows where this game can go offensively for them.
Ingram fades it back. Jay, a wraparound pass. Campaign, tough ankle. But when you're a lefty, you can stroke it like that.
Boy, that's a tough make for Cam.
It's like they're making the most out of chaos.
The defense knows what you're doing when you're really organized, too. Nice.
Goaltending for Giannis, but it was pretty.
Parker running. It's got a charge. But it was literally run around, and it worked every time. We got a good shot.
Dame looks it off to Brook. Fumbles it a little bit, doesn't matter. The way they're shooting tonight, his 4 3-point. Dame sidestep look. Oh, the threes are wild. They are wild in the first half. 13 of them for the Bucks.
You sometimes see the defense go, but I think it's just more impressive offense by Milwaukee.
Herb Jones. Here comes Giannis. After that breakup, defensive breakup, Giannis kind of deciding midair what he wanted to do with it. And Malik picks the pocket of Brandon Ingram. Here comes Bees, high off the glass. Beautiful move. Giannis, just the whole alleyway cleared out for him. He's got another 2.
Good team. At some point, Giannis doesn't move it quite as much. He starts to take over offensively.
Well, there you
He can
go.
pull it back for 3. Why not?
And then at the end of the year, they end up playing 70, 75 all the games, which will be a great thing.
Giannis has had a few dunks here tonight. Dame crossover. Giannis nearly had the putback. Look what I found. Look what I found. Another bucket and a timeout called by New Orleans.
Just those 2 Giannis games up there at 54 and 64, and these guys are going off. Booker going.
Dame flips it up. Circus shot. The lefty finish. Top that he does. Try to get him an advantage inside the restricted area with the finish.
Kind of tough to get a make.
Jay Crowder, nothing but net.
And there's Brook again.
Giannis all the way, right-handedly.
Don't know what he's trying to do. They don't know where he's trying to go. They certainly do. Ingram knocking that one down over Giannis, but he just...
Malik catch, shoot, fires, hits. 5-1 coming into tonight on the second game of a back-to-back. Valanciunas with the putback. Over to Bobby, sitting on his 16 points from the first half. Mid-range jumper picking up where he left off. 18 points in the game.
3-point percentage in recent years, but he's shooting it lately. Otto from Jonas and broadcaster. Could I be media, current player? Always been a fan.
5 of 7 from 3. Alvarado saw Brooks staring him down, decides to give it up. Good choice to Valanciunas.
Finish.
Bobby Portis just toying with the Pelicans tonight for a 20-point game.
A wonderful man. Awesome to see him become a citizen. Valanciunas is knocking that down, but I was able to see his wife and daughter that you mentioned.
108-81. Zion Williamson with the flush. Final few seconds here in the third quarter. Zion takes it in, just glides right to the hoop.
Really does put on the rim. And, you know, we watch Giannis every night. He's special at the rim, and we were saying earlier, Zion number 2 in the paint.
Possession, Brook Lopez, deep 3-pointer. Brook is feeling it tonight. 6 3-point makes that he's made.
In the corner, who's not a fan, and might come steal it. Decent Lopez wrestling, good steal right there by Bees.
Bees is gonna take it in, okay. Malik Beasley. Quickly your own on how to handle that situation. PC with the pick and the lay-in. It's stuff that you're gonna find. Someone that you didn't know that's gonna be a huge asset to you. There's a deep shot from Jordan Hawkins.
This, I think, is just a great point, and especially in this situation where he's coming in mid-season, knocking that one down, the absolute best.
Campaign, alley-oop to Giannis.
So if I do it, I bet you I'd get on Valley Sports Wisconsin. And he's
Baseline
right.
jumper for Marjan. And Jackson on the move. Campaign for 3. 19 3-point makes by the Bucks tonight. Some while as well as Robin Lopez. Marjan, that's the take we want to see. Marshall draws the contact. 2-minute warning here at Fiserv. It's going to to be a long road trip, so it's kind of nice to have a little breathing.
I like when you get fired up. Robinson Earl.
It's Jeremiah.
Yep.
It's clock time.
AJ Green, AJ automatic. First three-pointer. Soft touch there by Marshall.
Get himself in rhythm and maybe show coach, gotta put me in there more.
How about Marshawn Beauchamp? Everyone knows now Doc Rivers will make his Milwaukee Bucks head coaching